Welcome! Today we are going to be doing a Pilates class on our large fitness ball. So when you're ready, grab your ball, come on top, and we are going to get started with some deep breaths. So, good tall posture on the ball. We want to make sure that our shoulders are stacked over our hips, and then we're going to use our hands for our breath today. So place your hands, fingertips touching right along your rib cage. So when we breathe in, remember we breathe in through the nose, and I want your ribs to expand. So your hands should look like this. And then on the exhale, blow through the mouth. And let your fingertips come back together. So inhale, expand through your rib cage. Exhale, blow through the mouth. Squeeze those fingertips together. Let's do 2 more breaths here. Breathe in. Blow out. And again, big breath in. Don't let your belly rise. We're not blowing into the belly. We're breathing through the ribs. Blow it out. Now we're going to take it into some arm circles. So, walk out until your head is rested on the top of your ball. Then bring your hips up so your hips, knees, and shoulders all make a nice straight line. We're going to take a breath in and take those arms over by the ears. And on the exhale, we're going to sweep our arms around, squeezing into our sides. Inhale, bring the arms over. Exhale, sweep your arms around. And we want to really focus on lengthening here. So stretch through the fingertips. Make sure your movements are nice and slow so that we ensure a full exhale. When we blow through the mouth, empty the lungs every single time. 2 more arm circles. Breathing in and out. Press those hips up nice and high. Final circle. Let your hips drop. Bring your head off the ball. Walk your feet back underneath you so that they're right under the knees. And now we're going to do 100 on the ball. So we're breathing in for 5 pumps of the arm and then blowing out for 5 pumps of the arm. When we do this, your goal is not to let the belly rise and fall with the breath. So drop those shoulders. Reach for your heels. Here we go. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In through the nose with a flat stomach. Out through the mouth, empty the lungs. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep holding that belly in. Keep reaching for your heels with a lot of length through the arms here. And as much as you can, minimize the bouncing on the ball. Try to be nice and controlled. There might be a little bouncing and that's okay, but don't get a little crazy. In through the nose and out through the mouth. We're almost there. We're going to go 3 more breath cycles. Remember to breathe into the rib cage, not the belly. Final breath. And bring it back up. So now, we're going to do a spinal twist. This is going to work those obliques and make a good check for your posture. So again, shoulders over hips. This time, arms will be out to a T. Take a breath in and draw your belly in tight. As you blow out, twist. And you don't want to over twist. Just think of going to the corners. Inhale, come back through center. And then exhale, twist the other way. Breathe in through center. And exhale, twist. Move with your breath, being sure that we're moving slow and we're not cutting our exhale off. Keep lifting up through the crown of the head. Now, if you want to up the ante here, when you twist, lift the knee in the same direction as your twist. We'll breathe in, come center, and then twist the other way. This is a great challenge for your balance. We'll do 1 more each way. Make sure the shoulders are nice and low. You don't want to lift them up into the ears. Come back through center and rest the arms. All right, Now, coming forward, we're going to do a few pelvic tilts here. Pelvic tilts are by far one of my favorite exercises. Very simple, but very effective. So, when we do them on the ball, start with your shoulders nice and low. Take a breath in here, and on the exhale, lift your hips up so that your bottom comes off the ball. You're just feeling it in the lower abs here. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, lift the hips up. And notice there's no movement in my upper body. We're just working the pelvic area here. Breathe in. Blow out. Inhale, drop your tailbone. Exhale, lift the tailbone. Make sure you're not getting tense in the shoulders. 2 more, just like that. Beautiful job. Rest to neutral position through your lower back. Take the hands behind the head. We're going into crunches. Inhale, arching over the ball. Exhale, curling up. Keep the elbows wide. Inhale, bring it back. And this is where you really want to hug that belly in. Don't let the belly push out. Exhale, curl it up. We're moving slow, and we're moving with a lot of control and a lot of focus on the drawing in of the core. Breathe in as you go back. Breathe out as you pull it up. Let's shoot for 3 more, guys. Close your eyes if you'd like. Really work on moving with your breath. We want our movements to always match those nice long breaths, which is one of the reasons why we like to move nice and slow in all of our Pilates exercises, just so that we get that full exhale every single time. Final one. Big exhale all the way up. Move slow. Beautiful. Bring your hands to the sides of the ball and extend the legs out. You might want to go behind the ball as long as you can hold the ground and you feel secure here. We're going to warm up those legs with some bicycle kicks. Starting with our right leg. Let's breathe in, draw the knee in and up, and then exhale, slowly lower back to the mat. Left side. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, taking it down. Good. Continue alternating legs. See if you can get your foot to hit the mat at the exact moment you're at the end of the exhale. So slow, 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 slow. And 1 more on each leg. Finish with your left side. Fantastic job. We're going to switch positions. This time we're going to come onto our back, and we're going to have our feet up on the ball. We're going to start with some shoulder bridges here. So, when our legs are up on the ball like this, the closer the ball is to your body, like here, the easier this is going to be. The more the ball is away from the body, like this, the harder the exercise is going to be. So, anywhere between those 2 extremes is acceptable, so do what works best for you. Arms by the side, begin in a neutral spine. This is your inhale position. Take a breath in. Exhale, push your lower back down into the mat, and then slowly peel your hips up nice and high. At the top, take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to lower down 1 vertebra at a time, articulating through that spine. Neutral spine, breathe in. Exhale, touch the lower back and lift it. Lift the middle back, lift the upper back, pause to take another breath in, and then exhale down 1 vertebrae at a time. Now, core is huge here. Legs are secondary, so let's engage that core a little more. Breathe in, hug the belly in. Exhale, roll up, keep squeezing, squeezing, squeezing while you're blowing, blowing, blowing. Pause for that inhale. And exhale down. One more just like that, flat stomach. Take an inhale. Blow. Hold that belly flat as you inhale. Exhale down. All right, guys. We're going to roll back up into that shoulder bridge, and we're going to add the bicycle kicks that we just did on top of the ball. So let's roll up first. Take an inhale. Exhale it up. Right leg. Inhale. Bend and extend. Exhale. Reach away. Bring that leg back to the top of the ball. Left side. Inhale up. Exhale. Reach. Keep your hips up really high here, guys. Breathe in. Right side. Blow out. Slow, 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 slow. Check those hips. Left. And one more on each leg. Keeping those hips up nice and high. Final one. Left leg. Pause to take a breath in. As you exhale, roll down through the spine. And then hug your knees in for a little stretch. All right, guys. Moving on, we're going to go into some clam lifts. So, bring your knees directly over your hips, and then your feet are going to be on the top curve of your ball. Be sure that your toes are not lifted. I want your toes and your heels on the ball here. Go ahead and let your knees fall open and wide to the side. We're going to breathe in here. On the exhale, we're going to lift our hips straight up and fold the knees in. Press those knees together. Inhale, open and drop. Exhale, lift and close. Good. Breathe in. Tap your hips to the ground. Blow out, lift and squeeze. Let's keep these nice and fluid. Move with a lot of control. And unlike the shoulder bridge, we are not articulating through the spine on these. We are just doing a straight lift and lower with the hips. Keep the core tight, especially when you lower down. Two more. Last one, push them up nice and high. Big exhale, get all the air out. And then come on down. All right, grab the ball between your ankles, and I'm going to have to scoot down a little bit. All right, and we're going to go into some rollovers. All right, so rollovers are definitely an advanced Pilates exercise. So let me show you a couple ways that you can modify if you haven't got quite all the way over yet. So number one, take a little momentum. Swing the legs to come over. Number two, use your hands for a little support here. Remember the number one thing of importance here is not to turn the head, because when we have those legs overhead, there's a lot of weight around our neck and shoulders, and we don't want to pull any muscles up here. So gaze will always stay up. Take the momentum. Use the hands if you'd like. If you're good with your rollover, what we're going to do is we're just going to keep the ball in between the legs today and work those inner thighs by squeezing. So take a breath in. Exhale to your rollover. Lift the hips, lower back, middle back, upper back. Pause here for an inhale. And on the exhale, roll down, upper back, middle back, lower back. Now, if you're like, oh, those are a breeze, try doing with the arms overhead. Much greater challenge. Take a breath in. Exhale overhead. Pause for your inhale. And then exhale down, one vertebra at a time. Nice and controlled. So play around with those arms if you'd like. Otherwise, we're going to do four more. Big breath in. Blow. Three more. Maybe you can squeeze the ball a little tighter, working those inner thighs. Hold the belly in. 2 more. Keep those legs long and straight. If your hamstrings are tight, it's okay to have a little bend at the knees, but we are trying to lengthen the back of the legs too. So I want as much extension as you can do today. Beautiful. Keep that ball right between the legs, and we're going to go into a double leg lower. Option number 1, keep the head exactly where it is. Option number 2, for a more of a challenge, hands come behind the head, neck, and shoulders come up. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower the legs, and only go as far as you can before your belly wants to push out. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Stretch through those legs. Blow. Breathe in. This is one where we'll cut that breath off because it is hard to keep those legs out and away. So close your eyes if you need to. Your breath is your guide. Keep exhaling. When you run out of exhale, then you inhale to come back up. Let's go 2 more. Final one. Open those elbows wide. And up. Fantastic job. All right, next, take the ball in the hands. Right knee pulls in, left leg is out. We're going to do single leg stretch. You can certainly keep the head down as a modification. Otherwise, head, neck, and shoulders up into C curve. Be sure in this position that you are not driving your lower back into the mat. I want a neutral spine. And we're going to hold that inhale. Exhale, switch legs. Hold the inhale. And switch on the exhale. Hold, breathing in. Switch, breathing out. Everything is nice and still here. The torso's not moving, the head's not moving, the arms, the ball, everything is still. The only thing moving are the legs. Next time you pull your right knee in, I want you to add a twist. Drop the ball outside the right knee. Hold the inhale. Exhale, switch legs. Rainbow that ball right over the knees to the left side. Hold your inhale and then switch. Blow, 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 blow. Hold the inhale. Make sure that belly pulls in on the inhale and twist. Flat stomach on those inhales. Smooth movement on the exhale. Let's all finish up twisting to our left side. And take a little rest. All right, we're going to do the same thing with scissor legs. We'll start with just the scissor legs, and then we'll add the twist to either side. So, ball comes right back up. Remember, the head may stay down, or it can come up. Right leg will come up, and left leg out. Now, I want that right leg to touch the ball. Good. Hold here. Take a breath in. On the exhale, switch. I want your left foot to touch the ball. Hold the inhale, and switch on the exhale. Be nice and controlled, nice and smooth with your movements. We want a lot of fluidity. Hold the belly in tight. All right, when that right leg comes up, let's add the twist. Twist to the right. Hold the inhale. Twist to the left. Hold the inhale and keep alternating, slow and smooth. Keep reaching long through the legs, reach long through the ball. Arms are straight here. Let's do one more in each direction. Or finish up on your left side. And take a rest. Good job, guys. We're going to move on into some plank exercises. So, The safest way to get on your ball here is to start at the very end of your mat. Bring your chest to the top of the ball, and then we are going to walk it out. Now, the more you walk out, the harder it gets. So remember, you can stop anywhere that feels good to you. I want you to be able to have a challenge, but I want you to be able to maintain good form as well. So, the ball under the thighs is option number 1. The ball under the shins, option 2. You can even go out under the feet and make it a really big challenge. So, find anywhere that works for you, and we're just going to get started with a nice static hold. Shoulders are stacked over the wrist. Your neck is long, so make sure you're looking straight down at your mat. Now imagine a knife right under your belly button, and you're sucking that belly up nice and tight so that you don't get poked. Hold the core in for your breath. In through the nose, don't drop the belly. Blow through the mouth. In through the nose, blow through the mouth. Good. That knife's still under your belly, so hold it in and up. 2 more breaths. And then slowly walk back over the ball. Okay. And let's take a quick little child's pose. Let's do hands on the ball, drop down, and rest. And we're going to come back out into a plank, but this time we're not going to go quite so far because we're adding push-ups. And since we have that decline position, these push-ups are going to be much harder than push-ups on an incline or even level. So when we walk out for this one, let's stop the ball under the hips. Now, of course, if you want a bigger challenge, go out as far as you want. But for most of us, this will be a good challenge right here. We're also going to do chest push-ups today, which I don't do a lot in Pilates because of the alignment, but we're going to be really conscious of our shoulders. So take your hands out a little bit wider than under your shoulders, okay? And then we're going to make sure that our shoulders are always down the back and never up into our ears like this. So go ahead and slide the shoulder blades down. And when we bend, we're going to pull our elbows back slightly. This is our inhale position. On the exhale, we're going to press up and keep those shoulders down from the ears. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, press up. Inhale, bend, squeeze the legs as well here, and blow. Keep check on those shoulders. Long necks. Inhale, and exhale. 2 more. And roll it back. Give your wrist a little bit of loving because we're going to come out one more time for our final plank exercise. And this is going to be a turtle. So turtle is a play on the knee pull front, but it adds a nice little stretch in there. So what we want to do is walk all the way back and then come out into our plank. The ball should be under the knees at least, if not closer to the feet. This time we definitely are aligned, so shoulders are stacked over the wrist, the neck is long, and we're going to breathe in here. When we blow out, we're going to pull the knees forward and also tuck the head back. So think nose to knees here. Good stretch in between the shoulder blades. Inhale, gently come back into your plank. And exhale, back into your turtle, just like you're hiding in your shell. And breathe in, take it to plank. Breathe out, tuck her in. Inhale, plank. Exhale, tuck. Beautiful. Take it out into plank and gently come back. All right. I said that was our last plank exercise, but while we're here, why don't we do one more? So this time, let's do a modified swim. So this is a good little challenge here for balance. So the ball should be under the hips. You can go as wide as you want with your legs here, but we do want the shoulders stacked over the wrist and the neck long. So on your inhale, let's raise opposite arm and leg. And then on the exhale, come back to the mat and see if you can get your hand and your foot to touch at the exact same time. That's a great challenge here. And then we'll switch it up. We'll go right foot, left arm, breathe in, blow out, perfect timing, coming down. Continue alternating, inhaling up, exhaling down. Focus. Find a focal point. Stare at one specific spot, down on your mat. Moving with the breath. We'll do one more on each side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Last one. And rest back on your knees. All right, guys, we're going to flip over onto our backs. And we are going to start with some bent knee roll-ups. So grab your ball. Drop your shoulders, take an inhale. And on the exhale, roll down, lower back, middle back, upper back, head. Just keep your ball to the ceiling here. We're going to hold that inhale. Exhale, bring the head up first. And then the upper back, middle back, lower back. Sit tall on your inhale. Exhale down. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out to roll up. Breathe in and take it down. 2 more. And we're going to stay up at the top of our next one. And now for some obliques. Raise the ball and come halfway back. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop your ball down to the right. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, left. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, right. Suck that belly in. Lift and reach. Keep the core as flat as possible. We'll do one more each way. And come all the way up. Beautiful. All right, so next, what we're going to do is a roll out. Come onto those knees. Bring your feet together, but your knees are going to be wide. We're going to give you 2 options here. You can take this into more of a stretch. If you're ready to cool it down, this will be our final exercise. You can make this more of a stretch by shooting the arms forward and shooting the hips back. So this is a great stretch here. Now, if you want to finish with a challenge for the core, what you'll do is keep your hips and shoulders and knees all in a nice straight line as we come out and then roll it back up, okay? So either one works. You can take it for a stretch or take it for a challenge. I'm going to do the challenge, and we'll all have the same breath. So take a breath in to prepare, and then as you exhale, roll it out. Now on the inhale, press down into the elbows to come right back up. Good. Exhale forward. Inhale, push down to come up. Continue, big blow. Breathe in. Good. Let's do 3 more. Two more, nice and smooth. Last one. Nice job, guys. Let's go ahead and finish up with a little stretch on the ball. So, we're just going to stretch the hips and the core and back. My favorite stretches on the ball. So start on top of the ball and then walk down so that your hips are nice and low. We're going to take our right ankle onto the left thigh for a figure 4 stretch. Now the lower you go with the hips, the more intense this gets. So if it's too much, come up higher on the ball. Good, just hold it here. Take a couple breaths. All right, let's switch it up. Bring that right foot down. Left foot can come up to the thigh. Hold steady. Take a couple breaths. Beautiful. All right, both feet come down. Open your legs a little bit wider than shoulder distance, and then we're going to straighten the legs. Bring the arms overhead. Now, if this does not feel safe to you, definitely hold the floor beside you. But if you feel pretty good, arms overhead creates a big stretch all the way down the abdominals. Hold it here. Close your eyes and just let the ball hold the weight of your body. With your eyes closed, I want you to bend the knees. Keeping the eyes shut will help you from getting lightheaded. Slowly bring the head up off the ball and walk all the way up so you're seated at the top. Take your hands underneath your legs, grab opposite elbows here, and just let your head fall down in front of your knees. Arms are heavy. Create some space between your shoulder blades. And we're going to finish up with a final deep breath. Everybody breathe in through the nose and blow through the mouth. And that's all I got for you today, friends. I am so thankful that you chose to work out with me today, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon.